So it's an all-new season of Queen's Court. 3 new queens looking for their kings, and offering up advice and helping the couples navigate the experience are 2 very familiar faces. Take a look.
Being under the same roof is a great way to get close, but Queens, there's another foolproof way to get to the core of a man. Meeting their families.
That's right. Loved ones, friends, and chosen family are always going to give you the real. And being in a partnership with someone also means you're in a relationship with their families.
Don't I know that?
Hey. You know you love my cousin.
All right, Hollywood power couple Holly Robinson, Peete, and Rodney
We don't
return
only
as
talk
hosts.
every 6 months.
They are joining us in the studio this morning with some details about season 2. It's great to have you back.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Talk about couples goals.
Well,
right.
you know, 30 years later,
I'm just trying to keep up. That's all.
You're doing a fine job. Tell us a little bit about the season coming up. You're finding a partner. It's so hard, and doing it with the cameras on you and all those people around must be.
You know, we don't know if we could have done that.
Yeah, right.
You know, could we have met each other on a show like Queen's Court? I don't know, but things are different now. Social media, just the world is different than it was 30 years ago when we met. But we love the idea of this show. 3 women who we all know, or many of us know, who have had sort of love issues in their lives and are looking at a certain age, at a big age as we call it, to find a man in this season of their life. And so Rodney and I are here to help, but we really enjoy this process.
Yeah, let's talk about the ladies that are on the show. Lisa Ray McCoy, Kay Michelle, and London Charles. Those are the 3 queens.
That's right.
Of the season. How different are they?
Very.
Yeah.
Very different women. Yeah.
Yeah. What about what they're asking, what they want?
Yeah, that's it. What are you looking for? What are you looking for in a partner? Are you healed yourself so that you can have the love that you're looking for? So there are all those questions, but all 3 queens are amazing women who have a lot of people would think it all. They work, they have their own money, they got their own lives, and they're just looking for someone to share that with.
Yeah. How are the men handling all this?
Okay, sometimes it gets intimidating for the men, you know, because they don't know who the queens are until they walk on the set in the first day.
Yeah.
And so when they find out, the looks on their faces are pretty crazy. But sometimes men, you know, when you're a certain age and you got successful queens that are in front of you, it's intimidating to kind of let your hair down or be yourself. And so that was kind of the big challenge for them to just be vulnerable.
Do you ever see instant chemistry? Is it something where, like,
sometimes you just
intangible?
Sometimes you see, and we have real clever ways when they meet, and sometimes you just see in the moment, like, oh, we see that happening.
Yeah, right.
And then other ones are just like oil and water.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, you guys are like couples goals, marriage goals. What kind of advice do you use just out of your own personal relationship with these couples?
Well, we have this one hack that we call 20-second hugs.
Okay.
So that's when, if you're like in conflict or a fight or argument, whatever you want to call it, one of us has to be able to call for a 20-second hug in the moment, no matter how heated it gets. So that means you have to drop everything and hug for 20 seconds without saying anything.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's great. Like the first 15, you know, your teeth are gritted because you really don't want to hug in that moment.
Nope.
But like at some point, like everything just, it's like a thermonal thing, your heart to heart. It just kind of diffuses the moment.
What the hell were we arguing
What were
about?
we arguing about?
It's a reminder of how you all
doesn't
started
always
to be.
work, but it's helpful.
Sometimes I gotta force the hug.
Yeah.
I gotta force it, but it definitely works. I mean, sometimes that 20 seconds feels like an hour.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's worked for us.
It's a step.
Everybody ever pull away and say, hey, that wasn't 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Over here, 20
It was
more.
15.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
All right, have you ever tried to match up any of your friends?
Ooh.
We don't think we
You're
have
not
done
matchmakers?
that. But
No.
someone match made us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, remind us.
Our
Remind us
friend
of that
Leela
story.
Rashawn, who's an actress a lot of people know, an amazing actress, she hooked us up. She knew him, she knew me. Separately. And also Magic Johnson, too, who knew both of us separately. And between the 2 of them, they kind of concocted in the laboratory that this might work.
And
did you know right away?
Did.
No.
No.
Really?
I did.
You did.
She was
Smart man.
not even on the fence, I don't think. She was
I'll just say,
out.
I wasn't looking for a quarterback. He was this hot quarterback, and I wasn't feeling the groupies, the whole thing. I felt like there were a lot of, you know.
Tough.
a lot of plays I would have to learn, you know? And so
You learned them well, though.
I
babe. You
did,
learned them well.
but no, not at first. But as I gradually got to know him, I was like, oh, I think he might be right. I think he was a little monogamously challenged at the time.
Nice way to put it.
Crack me up.
You know what I mean?
Well, what are you
Great
hoping,
couple.
though, is a big takeaway from this show, though, for folks that are watching, that are thinking, you know, maybe they're older, later along in life.
Well, we
that say,
see-
is it over
It's never
for
too
me?
late. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
Never too late. And we see these shows rate well where people in their later years are finding, you know, looking for love. It's because you're settled and you're healed and you're figuring stuff out. You know what you'll take and what you won't take. And I think that makes it a real interesting experiment. But the takeaway, I think, is heal yourself first and then be ready for love, because it's coming. It's out there.
Oh, love that.
Great advice.
All right, thanks to
Thank
both of you for being here.
you.
Good luck with the second season.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure there'll be 3, 4, 5, 6 down the road.
We hope.
We'll see.
We
So,
hope.
All right.
thanks
Thank
so
you, guys.
much.